Hi there, hello, and welcome back to Ashcan Pete's and Dexter Drake's run through the Scarlet Keys and the Playing Board Games Playalong League. We are playing Dogs of War. We're in Alexandria, so let's go back to the map and see what happened. So we finished in Buenos Aires last scenario, where Dexter died, got a mental trauma, and Ashcan survived and clutched the victory away. And then from there, we scouted to Sydney, and in Sydney, we we got some sorry texts. In Perth, we got to unlock Manokari. So we immediately went to Manokari and we got Dr. Irwan, which is here, when we gave him to Dexter, and we also got the Ruinous Chime. We gave that to Dexter as well. And we got a victory for that. From here, we went to Kathmandu. We met with the ghost. We accepted the ghost, which gave us another tablet instead of a squid, which left it with 2 tablets. And we also got a trauma of our choice to get a Ruinous Chime. So Dexter took his second mental trauma, and Ashcan took his first physical trauma. From here, we went to Bombay, which we appreciated the architecture. From there, we went to Alexandria, which is where we is. We did pass through the beta status report, so we have a second cultist. And since we want to keep our we would like to keep our tokens pretty even. We're doing version 2 of Dogs of War. We refuse to offer the Claret Knight, so we removed the tablet and add an elder thing, which means we have 1 and 1. We have 1 tablet and 1 elder thing. And now let's go over upgrades. So with Ashcan, we sunk 2 XP into Magnifying Lens with Pocket Multi-Tool. And we got a second Ice Pick replacing one of the Schaffners, and we banked another 1 experience. With Dexter, we put 1 experience into Mercy, so we can start healing, which is pretty nice. And we upgraded a Clairvoyance, wherever it is. I pre-shuffled by mistake. Yeah, we upgraded a Clairvoyance, and we banked another 1 XP. Okay, we finally have an ally for Dexter, Dr. Eo1, which is fine. She's just going to boost his brain, which is what we want. We start here in Kit by Citadel, and the setup tells us to take Coterie Assassin, Spawner in the Shadows, and add an extra concealed for each other investigator. So add another 1. So we put 1 here. Here it's going to be hard attacking or evading, so we're going to put 1 here, and we're going to put 1 here on the Lothrat location. Okay, at the end of the enemy phase, if she's in the shadow, she attacks anybody who's with a concealed mini card. We're just going to want to kill her off as early as possible. This time we're not playing tower defense. We want to kill these key locuses. There's a victory here, I think, or the victory is over here actually in this situation. We cannot enter here unless we defeat all the other key locuses. We can spend clues to deal them damage, or we can fight them. And we have 14 turns to do that. The only thing that happens on the agenda flip, if I remember correctly, is that we take a trauma and then we reset it. So we can take our time-ish, but we do want to hurry if we can. And here it's just we need to defeat the Claret Knight or steal his key. Talking about the Claret Knight, he's a 483, and bad stuff happens. Also, since we passed through status report Epsilon, we need to start shuffling in the ones who are chasing us. So it's the Chica Roja, Amarnath, and the Red Glove Man. And we'll choose one at random, and it's the Red Glove Man. We'll copy him and add him to this deck. Okay, so the Red Glove Man is chasing us. Just as a reminder, he's a 535 and retaliate, and also if we flip a key to his stable side while he's at our location, he attacks us. Not an easy situation. So let's start opening hand. So we get to mulligan this immediately. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have a fighting spell, which is pretty big. We also have a Spectral Razor in this. It's a pretty expensive hand, but I think I'll keep these because they're pretty good for us, and we're going to kick these. And with Ashcan, we're going to keep these. The Scavenging is going to be pretty good, and this can draw us cards, so let's mulligan. We do need some good stuff. We'll mulligan these 2, and we'll draw 2 new cards. Okay, immediately punished. Oh, I forgot to draw replacement cards. Let's just draw 2, and if we get something we had, we'll call it a lose. Anyways, after we fail while we're investigating, we cannot discover clues or expose minis. Absolutely fine. Okay, now, interestingly enough, if we powered this chick, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. They're probably better enemies, probably the code reinforcers. The Carrot Knight is elite, we can't do that. So let's actually start with Mr. Ashcan Pete. So 1, 2, 3, we're gonna play out Peter Sylvester. Investigating 4 to 3 is pretty rough. No pun intended. I could fight the location at 5 to 3. Let's do that. We're gonna Sword King and fight at 5 to 3. That's another sign we get to ready Duke. Like expose this guy. It's a decoy. So we can safely end our turn here, which is fine, and then just start exposing her starting next turn. So last action, we'll gain a resource. Dexter will start by playing out. We'll actually spend all our resources and gain one. We'll play a brand and a right of seeking, and we're ready to investigate and fight. Do we need to shift this? I don't think so. Not for what we have now. End of enemy phase. We're not at a concealed location. Let's do upkeep. Okay. Immediately punished. 1 of 14 doom. Bound in red. So this attaches to Mr. Claret Knight. And we get a locus pulse. So it goes to a key locus and we get smacked if we're there, but we're not. And I think that's it. Yep. Okie doke. So what we can do with Ashcan is we can duke into here and see what gives. Let's do that. We're going to duke our way into here. It's the 2-shroud location of each other test performed. Okay, we're going 4 to 2. We succeed. We could get a clue, but actually what we're going to do is we're going to expose this guy. It's another decoy. Second action, we'll gain a resource. Last action, we're going to ready duke. We're going to duke investigate ourselves into, I think this is a high shroud, so let's go down here. Boop. Yep, and it's a 4 to 3. Yep, and we get a clue. Just want to make sure that we modified the bag correctly. We have 2, 1, and 1. Yeah. Okay, cultists are -3s. Oh boy. Okay. We need to remember that. Okay, Dexter's turn. So this is 100% where she is. Problem is that, oh, we have brand. So first action, let's go here. Okay, item or ally asset. Second action, we'll attack the location with a brand. We're at a 7 to 2. So -3, 7 -3, that's 4 to 2. We succeed by enough. We'll use that to expose Coterie Assassin. She's out of the shadows, but now we'll attack her. Last action at a 7 to 2. That's an auto fail. So enemy phase, she's going to smack us, and then we do upkeep. Okay, 2 of 14. Encounter card is, we place a doom on our highest asset, which is this. It's either Pete or this, but this we can replace since it's non-unique. And we have the second one already. And here we attach it to our location, which is here. No, it's Dexter, which is here, right? And it's, we test for 3. We're probably just taking a damage. So 2 to 3. Yep, we take a damage. And we'll immediately shift this to heal ourselves for 1 and 1. Let's start with Dexter, because why not? We'll attack the Coterie Assassin at a 7 to 2. That's a -3, that's fine. Succeed by 2. Spend 2 charges to kill her. Second action, we want to get the clues and get out, right? So let's Rite of Seeking at 5 to 2, and hopefully we don't draw a funny token. We do. So we end our turn here. Unfortunately, we lose an action, but that's fine. Eventually, that's fine. Ashcan. So fighting here is harder. There are only 3 doom in play. That's probably okay for now. This is a 3. Let's start by end of the roading. We'll draw a card, gain a resource, and gain an action. So for the extra action, we're going to investigate with Duke here at 4 to 3, and we'll commit this unexpected courage to go up by 3. Yep, we get this clue. We'll pitch winging it to ready Duke, and we'll first real action investigate into here. So we're at a 4 to 5. Probably failing this. No, we actually succeed. It's a bit of a shocker. Okay, so yeah, the victory is here. Second action, we're going to walk into here. Last action, we're going to play wing it from our discard pile. Oh, I thought it was a 1 throughout location. We'll investigate it 2 to 1. Yep, this shuffles. And we get 2 clues. Great. Okay, enemy phase nothing, and we can do upkeep. 4 of 14. Encounter card is, yeah, I was afraid of drawing this. Start of reasoning. And another one of these. So this could technically deal me 2 damage now. It will. So we take 2 damage. I didn't think we'd get 2 in a row. Let's shift this immediately. Like, I was going to kill this. But I'm now starting to be a bit afraid that it will smack me. Don't have words of protection, and we just die if we get the third one. But we could shift during the test, but it's also not that hot. We take 2 damage here. It's not big of a difference. Yeah, let's spend 2 clues to deal 4 damage. And last action, we'll fight the location with a brand at a 7 to 4. We fail. Okay. Didn't think that would happen. Ashcan will take an activate action to deal 2 damage. Okay. No, fast is not. This is not like performing actions doesn't count as taking actions. It's a bit of a mindfuck because I think this is considered still to be a play. It just doesn't take an action. So, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wing it a bit. I'm going to move down, and I'm going to take another activate action to deal 2 damage here. And then I'm going to test this at a 6 to 3, and we get rid of it. Okay, we do upkeep. Okie doke. 5 of 14. Another touch of blood. So, another doom on Mr. Moonstone. It's as if I foreseen this. I'm going to shift this during the test to heal damage and horror, and I'm testing at a 2 to 3. Do I have icons? Give me a fighting chance. Yes! It's as if I knew this was going to happen. Is this considered to be an enemy? No, I may attack it as if it were an enemy, but it's not an enemy. Okay. First action, we're going to fight at a 7 to 4. It's a +1. We'll take 2 things and we kill it. Second action, we'll walk up to here. This is a 4-shot location. Last action, we're going to kick off this Rite of Seeking, so we're investigating at a 5 to 4. Any brain icons I can give up? Nope, we'll just try. Nope, we fail. Okay, Mr. Ashcan Pete. We'll take 2 actions and spend 2 clues, I think. Yeah, we'll kill this guy off. We're not fighting. We'll duke into here, I guess. Investigating at a 4 to 3 is not hot. But what else can we do? We're out of clues here. Dexter needs these clues. Dexter can start fighting as well. We will... Let's duke ourselves into here and try at a 4 to 3. Yep, we get a clue. That's good enough. We don't need to ready anything yet, and we have enough Doom to play around with. Maybe we get another touch of Doom. Let's do upkeep. Pocket multi-tool is pretty good. 7 of 14. Encounter card is. So what happens is we each discard 2 random cards. So discard, discard. Pocket multi-tool is a bit of a bummer. And discard, discard. Yep, that was a bummer. And we draw a replacement card, a Scarlet Beast. Okay, and you get this shit. No, I'm not playing around with that shit. I'm so sorry, but this is a headache. Didn't I ship this back already? No, I healed. So I will shift this back. Nobody to heal. We need to kill this guy. He has 2 fight where we are, right? Because he's not a locust site. So we can start with Mr. Dexter. First action, we will walk down. Second action, we'll pay 2. Oh, hello. I found a target. Second action, we will damage and horror. He can give us clues. We will exhaust him and have him give us a clue. And I'll engage him last action so I can start playing around with my new toy. Okay. Ashcan. We will start by playing a scavenging. Now we need to successfully scavenge, which isn't going to be easy. Not without 6 cents. We should get rid of this eventually, but let's duke ourselves 4 to 4. That's not great. I should have used this ability. 4 to 4. That's pretty bad. 4 to 2 here is not the best either. But we could, let's try 4 to 2. That's a -3. We actually fail. But that was our second action. Third action, we're going to spend a clue to deal 2 damage here. I don't think we want to do anything yet with getting rid of Moonstone because we have time and we might want to play what we draw. So let's do upkeep. Now we don't have much time. Now we don't have something to do with what we draw. 8 of 14. Another bound in red. That's pretty bad. Coterie Assassin. So this has just concealed 1. So B, the decoy. So it's where we are. And let's put it here. Because if she's there, we can just leave her there forever, right? No, so let's put her here. So once again, let's start with Dexter. So we're going to, first we're going to flip this. Heal ourselves a bit. We're going to tell him to exhaust and discover a clue for us. And by discovering, we're going to reveal this. Hello, Coterie Assassin. Immediately rewarded. Now he could start smacking her and healing us. Saves us a charge on a brand. We would like to brand. We'd like to have 3 damage to kill. He is elite. So we'd like to have 3 charges so we don't have to double fight. So he doesn't have to be ready to damage her, right? How does this work? Do 1 damage to an enemy with equal or lower fight value. That's absolutely fine. Sure, so do that. I'll give him another command. So smack her and also heal the damage for me. Last action, I'm going to fight her with the brand at a 7 to 2. It's -4, that's fine. We'll spend 1 charge and kill her off. We'll get rid of these eventually. Ashcan, we take 2 actions to get rid of Haunted. And last action, we'll spend our last clue to kill this. Yep. Okay, so what do we have left? We have 2 Doom on Moonstone, which eventually we'll get rid of. I don't think we still need to do it, and we have time. Let's do upkeep. Okay, Ritual Candles are also great, so we're at 9 of 14 Doom. Okay, Aloof Patrol, which is nearest location with the key locus. We cannot attack. Whilst he's ready, at his location, we can only attack him. That's another very good powered target. We attach this to our location. If we end our turn here, we do some bad shit. Okay, let's flip this to heal everybody. Now, we would like to exhaust him and heal, or I don't know. We want him to get us clues here, which he can, right? Because it goes by his. So you know what? We're moving, tanking an AOO. Second action, we're going to have him exhaust himself and give us a clue. Last action, we will spend said clue to deal 2 damage here. Good. Ashcan is going to walk once. Then he's going to dog into here. Investigate at a 4-all. It's absolutely fine. We auto-fail, so what we'll do, we'll live and learn. Now we're at a 6-4. We can pitch the Scroll of Secrets to let him be 7-4. It's absolutely great, because what happens is we also get to scavenge. And we pick up our pocket multi-tool, which we really wanted. And we would draw cards. We're not drawing cards. Last action, 1, 2, 3. Before it gets shifted away from us, we'll play this pocket multi-tool. And we don't have the money to exchange the Moonstone now, but that's fine. Any face this guy controls here, right? He's going towards there. We both would draw cards, so we're going to do a weird upkeep thing, because for your deck while you're at. Okay, so we look at 2 and pick 1. Let's take the backpack and shuffle this, getting us a resource. This guy readies. Tuck. Gain a resource. Look at 2. Pick 1 to draw. Let's take the rosary. It's a bit cheaper. Okay, Doom. 10 of 14. We get a warped reality. That's fine. We get. Yeah, and this is exactly why. So we discard 2 cards at random. 1, 2. And here, 1, 2. Absolutely fine. And we also get the Red Glove Man. Well, we were anticipating you. Let's do Ashcan's turn. His first action, we're going to spend a clue to deal 2 more damage. Second action, you know what? Since we're probably ending our turn here, we're going to get rid of Warp Reality. Yep, that's what we'll do. Here, we're going to attack the Red Glove Man at 7-5, 8-5. I think we're done with Rite of Seeking. So what we're going to do is actually, we're going to slice the Rite of Seeking in half and make it a rosary. And we're attacking at an 8-5. That's up by 3. Let's go up by 4. That's a -3. That's great because we succeeded by 1. We empty our brand and kill the Red Glove Man, which puts him in the victory display. Second action, there are no clues to discover. So we'll just exhaust him and heal. Is it me? Or do we get investigator heals? Yeah, well, let's heal Ashcan, because I can always shift this. Last action, we'll spend our last clue to kill this key locus, meaning we can start entering here. Okay, upkeep. Okay, 11 of 14 doom. To the nearest location with a key locus. That's here, because now this is considered to be a key locus. Only if the board... How does this work? It counts as a key locus. Okay, the nearest location with... Well, it is a key... whatever. That's wording. Wording which is annoying, but it's wording. Sure. Let's start with Dexter. Reveal a token. We're fine. We'll exhaust this guy and heal a damage, actually. We're also going to real quick slash this in. We will flip this and this to activate these. So, goodbye to you. Honestly, not this. We'll flip this. this one. We keep the ruinous chime. So what we want to do is last action, we want to move into the boars with Mr. Dexter. So this is our victory location, as I recalled. If there are resources, we can try stealing the live pharaohs by either smacking this guy into death. Oh, also this guy would have patrolled. There was no key locus location last turn, right? Because we destroyed it last action. Yeah. So this guy's here. Yep. He's on us, and what we're going to do is we're going to shift this to automatically evade him. So we don't want to fail tests. Okay, Mr. Ashcan Pete. We're going to duke our way into here, and we're going to exhaust the pocket multi-tool. So we're investigating at a 6 to 3. That's a -3 now, because it is a key locus. We succeed by 0. We will, that was our first action. We will draw a card. We really need to find 6 cents. And we will draw another card. Okay, we're still fine. Enemy phase, this guy patrols here, because now we have to attack this guy. Oh, okay. So since we only flip this, we can shift this. We'll each discard an asset we control, so that kicks the moonstone. And where was it? Must discard an asset they control. Bye. And this is just, well, they're all shifted to its bad side, right? And we'll shift this healing damage from all enemies, so now they're stable again. The Claret Knight will ready probably on Ashcan. This guy's just here. And we do upkeep. So we're at 10 of 14 now. Beyond the pale, so this attaches here, and we're testing a brain 3, so we're at a 5 to 3. 6 to 3. That's a -2, we're fine. We get there are enemies. Find the nearest one and test for 3. If you fail, he attacks me. And if you fail and is not in the shadow, resolve is concealed keyword. So unfortunately, he's going to also shift his key if I fail. The damage is 1 damage and 2 horror, which is okay. I can give myself a fighting chance with the watch this. To skill test only if you're engaged with an enemy, and I am. So I'm going to commit this. And this gets plus, so I'm at a 4, and I'm at a 5 to 3. I'm going to gamble 2 resources, 5 to 3. -2, we succeed by 1, so we get 4 back. This goes away. This doesn't say that I have to commit to my test. So what we're going to do is we're going to ready the pocket multi-tool by discarding this moonstone. First action, we're going to evade this dudester. We're at a 5 to 3. Let's go 6. Are there 2 cards here I'd like to return? Sure. Let's go 7 to 3, up by 4. Yep. He's evaded. And we return. We'll take an end of the road. And a not without a fight. We'll shift this now. We'll each take a direct horror. Okay. Need to start investigating here. Well, end of the road, which will give us an action, draw a card, and gain a resource. This is pretty okay, actually. Oh, we could have evaded with the sword gain. Never mind. We can investigate. We just can't do anything else. You know what? We'll engage this guy. We'll smack him with Duke at a 4 to 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. It's a -2. If this is an attack after the attack, disengage and resolves aloof, but he's dead. And the last action, we're going to pitch scavenging to ready Duke, and we'll investigate at a 6 to 3. That's a -3, so we get a clue. Slowly, we'll get this victory. But what we'll do here is He has 4 fight. So he cannot damage him. Right? He has to have lower fight value. Oh, wait, he is? Whilst he's at a key locus location, at the locus site, which it is, right? Thanks to the text on the... For no other key locuses counts as a key locus. Oh, locus site location. So it specifically should say locus site on it. So it doesn't include this. Okay, so he's still a 2 for 4. Probably should take the distract. Okay. So we're gonna exhaust him and get a clue. Oh wait, first I have to reveal a token. That's fine. We exhaust him and get a clue, and we'll actually get rid of compulsion so it doesn't screw us. Let's do upkeep. That's what we wanted, 6 cents. This guy is ready, and he's gonna ready onto Ashcan. 11 of 14. Coterie Enforcer B. So this guy, 2 decoys, shuffle him around, and we have no choices. It has to do 1, 2, 3. Do we care about this guy? Only if we expose somebody who's not a Coterie Enforcer. So we really don't. This could deal 3 horror to us. We're testing it at 6 to 3. Absolutely fine. There are no 3 beyond the pales. Okay. So what we do is we start with Mr. Dexter. Gonna, again, get a clue. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to automatically evade everybody. And then we'll actually heal off of him. That's what we want to do. So there are 2 clues left. Second action, we want to start hitting him. So we'll play Spectral Razor. We're going at a 9 to 4. It's -3, right? Yeah, that's 2 damage. Last action, we're actually going to run out this Miss Servilia, and we'll start evading using Ashcan. And we'll also, do we just take the free clue? Let's take the free clue. Because why not? Right? Yeah. Okay. Ashcan. So what we do is 1, 2, 3. We play 6 cents. Second action, we investigate with said 6 cents. So we're at a 6 to 3, 8 to 3. So -3. So that's a 5 to 3. We succeeded by 2. We get this, and we also get to scavenge back. Well, it's going to be this backpack. But there were better options. Last action, we'll fight at 6 to 4. Yep, and that's a 3rd damage. Great. Enemy phase nothing. This guy readies onto Dexter Drake this time, and we do upkeep. 12 of 14 doom. And we get this guy. You get the 3rd beyond the pale. Would deal us 4 horror. We're testing it as 7 to 3 by 4. Great, and we lose all beyond the pales, which is a very nice pun, which we all like. Okay, we need to deal either 5 more damage in 1 turn, which is probably doable if we ever get the bloody thing. We'll start by evading this guy at a 6 to 3. Did I just fail? I did. So he shifts his key, so Ashcan loses his shit. Right? Yeah. Second action, we'll evade again at a 6 to 3. Great, he's evaded. What we're gonna do is, first of all, we're each gonna take a direct horror. We're going to, once again, exhaust him, and we're actually going to start dealing damage here. Yep. Okay. We need to start attacking this guy. First action, we're going to evade with the sword cane at a 6 to 4. Okay, he's evaded. Second action, we're going to smack at a 5 to 4. -3. Nice try. Last action, I think we start doing the tests. I'm going to test it at 6 to 4. -2. If you succeed, we spend player clues. Place a resource on the Light of Pharaohs. We do want to kill him, but I don't think we have the time for it. We do upkeep. Everything is going to ready on Dexter. Problem is that I didn't find another fight spell. Had I found another fight spell, we could kill this guy, but we don't have it. 13 of 14. Put a reinforcer A. That's absolutely fine. He has concealed 1. Oh, he has concealed 1, not 2. So, 1 second. I'm going to get rid of 1 decoy, because that's not how it works. We're going to do 1 here and 1 here, and then these shuffle. Just fixed a very minor error. You get another dude. It's good that we shifted this, because now we can just automatically evade everybody. And unfortunately, let's start with Mr. Ashcan. Because what he can do, if he can deal 2 damage, and we draw, I don't know, what's left in this deck? Do we have more Azure Flames? We discarded both. Yeah, we're out of fighting spells, so we have to do the parlay anyways. 6 to 4. 6 to 4. Spend player clues. Place another resource on Light of Pharaohs. And last action, 6 to 4 again. We finished what we needed to do. This is a parlay anyways, eh? Nope. So now we choose an investigator to take control of Light of Pharaohs. That's going to be Mr. Ashcan Pete. And we took control and we advance. So we did not defeat the Claret Knight. We just took control of the Light of Pharaohs. So we lost a VP. But I think that's fine. That's going to end up being 5 experience instead of 6. So we go to R2. We get Victory X. We haven't seen the last of a Claret Knight. Somebody takes it, and we get 2 time for that, unfortunately. But that's fine. So 2 time, and I think that will mean that 2 keys are going to get stolen since we have 5. But we would have had 1 less anyways, so we would have ended up with 3 keys anyways. So the only bad part is, as I said, that we don't get the VP from killing the Claret Knight. But that's fine. We didn't have to advance the agenda, which would have dealt us a physical or mental trauma. No, just a physical trauma. We killed all the key locuses, and we got 5 VP, which is pretty nice. From here on, we're just going to take the straightforward approach, and we're going to Constantinople, or actually to Istanbul. Once again, we're going to have to be deceiving Eshe, because we want to have 2 cultists. We want to have 2 other things in the bag that when we go back to London, we get a cultist for it. So we don't want to have 2 cultists anyways. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time.